Hi, so my name is Miss Billman, and if you notice, your children should be coming home with this information form, and it's about the flipped classroom that we do in the whole 7th grade. And so I just wanted to send the video home as well, and so you kind of get a personal experience of what the flipped classroom is going to be similar to. And the first part just says, "Dear parents," and it kind of explains what the flipped classroom is. And what it is usually in traditional classrooms, they come to class, they take their notes, and then they have homework at home to practice what they've learned. And in order to help kids get the fullest experience, we send them home, and their homework becomes just the taking of notes. And so when they come to class, they already have that foundation, and then we'll go over the notes, and we'll actually do their assignment, and we'll do different in-class activities that reinforce what we are learning. And so it's actually flipping just the traditional way with this way. And so instead of taking notes and doing the homework at home, they're going to do the notes at home and do the problem solving and the activities in class with us. What this means the homework will look like now is the students will come home and they'll watch a video of their notes. An example of notes may look like this. And so it's really simple, and they'll just fill out the notes. It should take about 15 minutes to watch it. That's really the longest video you're going to be getting from us. Most of the videos tend to be around 10 minutes. After that, at the bottom of each note, it's going to have some practice problems, and we will solve the first few together, and then they will have to solve about 3 or 4 by themselves. And so total, it should take about 30 minutes to watch the video and do these 3 or 4 practice problems. And then when they come to class, I'll be able to look at the practice problems and see if they actually did their notes or if they're struggling, and it helps. So do I need to give them an extension or maybe a remediation activity and work with them a little bit more? And so it allows me to know where your individual child's at. These videos can be accessed on my classroom website. It's billman.weebly.com. Let me highlight that for you. And all of my videos should be under the Notes tab. This is really great if you're out of town, or if you know your student's going to be missing something, or if you have your child come home and they're lost. I don't know what I'm doing in math, I don't understand what I'm learning. You personally can get on my website and look at the notes, and you can see exactly what they're learning. And there's actually a calendar under the calendar, and it will tell you what we learned that day. So you can go in, you can see the notes, and you can also watch the video. And so if they want extra help, it helps you to tell them what they're doing, as well as me doing it. Okay, if you go to the next page, it says what this requires of you as a parent, and it has some bullet points here. Preferably, if you can give them a quiet place to watch the video, that's really important. Limit distractions as much as possible. It just helps. If you can give them headphones, that tends to be the most useful. I know a lot of families keep the computer out in the open, and so by just giving them headphones, you help them to listen to the video a little bit better. I know a lot of my past students have watched it with siblings or even their parents. That's highly encouraged. It's honestly beneficial for everyone, in my opinion. Ask your student questions that if you're just kind of listening in the background, you might ask them, "Hey, what's that saying?" And just let them reinforce it by repeating it. And then if you need to read the questions out loud to help them answer, sometimes that helps to clarify things. Also, encourage them to take their time. That's a huge one. A lot of the students want to rush through it or skip to the end so they can just copy in the notes, but then they're not understanding the concepts. And so encourage your child just to take their time, actually watch the movie or the video. And last, if you want to watch it with them, I know in the past I've had a lot of problems with parents emailing me and saying, "Well, we don't know how to do this, and we don't understand this." And so by having the videos online and accessible to everyone, it allows, if you don't know, you can actually look it up and watch it with them. Next, what does this require for your student? Okay, your student has, last year in 6th grade, they were given homework. If you went to Tonican, they were given a sheet of homework and they had to do a few problems every night. So they are going to be receiving homework again. The difference is they're only going to have homework typically Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday night, and it's mostly just taking the notes. And it should really only be 30 minutes. And that's, I think, giving them more time than what it will actually take. And we have some bullet points for them too. Number 1 is to plan time to watch the video, preferably before 10 o'clock p.m. I know that life gets busy with athletics and dance and cheer and music, but if you can just make, like I said, the video takes around 15 minutes, just right when you get home from school if you want to watch it, or right after dinner. But if you could find time, just make sure you plan on watching this. Next, students need to take the initiative to rewatch it. If you don't understand, that's the best thing about the video is the rewind button. You can rewind, you can watch it again, you can pause it, you can get up and get a snack if you need a break. But to rewatch it if you need it. Also, if you are absent, this is the best thing for you if you are absent, because you can make it up on your own time. You can make it up while you're driving if one of your parents have Wi-Fi on a phone. You can make it up when you get back. The videos are there along with the notes. And so really you can just print off the notes and watch the video and you're staying caught up. And number 4 says, make sure you communicate with me. This has to do with if you're having technology issues. Sometimes your internet's not working, sometimes your computer, sometimes the video doesn't work. I need to know. Just let me know, because if more than one student's having this problem, it might be on my end. And even if it is on your end, it helps me to know, hey, that student may need to come in the morning, or I should call them in at lunch, or something like that, so I can make sure they have time to watch it. And that will help prevent that. Now, if you notice, this is just kind of an information, and if you can let me know if you have access to the internet, I'd really appreciate it. I do have some students who don't have access to internet. If that's the case, then I will have time. The buses, I think the last bus gets here around 7:30, which means bell doesn't ring till 7:40. So you could come in right when your bus gets here, and I'll just keep you a few minutes late and let your first period teacher know. And you can watch the video in the morning. I can also have you come in at lunch or after school. Either way works. But I just need to know what I can do to help your child succeed. And so if I know if they have internet access or not, it gives me a really good starting place. Also, it's just to let me know that you've read it, you've seen it, and you know where we are at. We are going to be starting this on Tuesday. And so that's when your child should have their first homework assignment. But I hope this was helpful. You're more than welcome to watch the videos as we go throughout the year. We'll have videos on vocab, notes, a few of the things we'll do in class, but even if we take our notes in class, I still post the video for the students who are absent. So it's just to help benefit everyone. But thank you so much for your time, and I hope this was helpful. Have a great day.